Yo, welcome to episode of Superkick Podcast. I'm your host, Ringside P. Hope you guys are having a great weekend as always. We're going to get into Friday Night Smackdown. I'm going to break that down for you guys. Before we get started, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, comment, give me feedback. Check out the reels, check out the shorts, check out the Superkick store. Check out me out on Spotify. Check out Table Ladders and Bumps. I'm coming back with another one of this week. Get ready for that. So yeah, man, we're gonna get into it. I promise y'all I was gonna do Super Kickers of the Week again, so I got that again sometime during this episode. We gonna kick off with the Grayson Waller effect. I don't even want to get down into the whole interview or whatever, but Grayson Waller, hilarious, interrupting Cody Rhodes when he coming out to do the second thing with the prior roll. Like, no, man, you already did the first prior roll, made you and got to the cringe-worthy woe out the way. We ain't doing no more. It's not about you. It's about us. A-Town Down Under. Anyway, this all leads to a tag team match with KO and Cody Rhodes versus A-Town Down Under. I love how KO came out. It kind of broke the fourth wall of wrestling with everything. We always know, all right, this guy's talking in the ring. Someone comes out. They fight or whatever. This leads to a match later on. And KO was like, man, we just going to skip all that. Oh, do we still got time when he punched these dudes in the face? Nick was like, yeah, we still got time to do that. He goes in and punches in the face. Anyway, we get a tag team match. Where they also try to create a little bit of they go into the KO's past of him backstabbing guys. And so we got that little undertone going into tonight's matchup. And then also just going into the match between Cody and KO. Because they're trying to make it interesting. As I was saying before, I don't know who wanted this match. I didn't want this match. I would have loved to have seen the start of Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. That's what I'm waiting for. Not this KO versus Randy Orton. KO versus Cody Rhodes. No one wants that. But this is what we're getting. Also in the lead to that, KO is underrated to me. Not just wrestling ability, but microphone ability. The way, it's always the subtle things. It was just hilarious. And even when he was back with Sammy and he was just so tired of everyone interrupting him and he was just going off for no reason. But that was just hilarious. His comedic ability on the microphone, I think, is underrated. And just him overall on the mic is underrated. So shout out to Kevin Owens, man. That dude is the man out there. But while we sticking with the tag team match between later on tonight between KO, Cody Rhodes versus A-Town Down Under, I'm gonna get into Super Kicks of the Week. I told y'all guys Super Kicks of the Week is coming back. So giving to a dude that had it before, Austin Theory came out, Jordan 11s, Diffused Blues, Rockin' Nose, really basic, but so y'all gonna be back to it. That's what we got. Austin Theory. I'm watching All In right now. Darby Allin versus Jack Perry, and Jack Perry has just took a belt, I believe, and he hauled tied Darby Allin's legs together and threw him off the ramp onto a table, almost like he hauled tied him. Oh no, I don't haul tied nobody. But yeah, Austin Theory, who got the Diffused Blues. Jordan 11s, kind of want to probably. I like the 1s, I like the 5s, I like the 11s, and I like 13s. No particular order, but the 11s are up on there as my list of some of my favorite Jordans to rock. So, and the Diffused Blues, like I said, they're cool. Kind of like a navy blue pattern letter around the toe and stuff like that. But who got them? Let me know. How you rocking them? Did you have another superstar that you thought had better kicks for the week? Let me know. Comment below on that. And that's it for Cody Rhodes for the end of the day. For the end of the show, that's it for Cody Rhodes. There's nothing else. Yeah. We know what they're trying to do. I don't care about it, but this is what they're trying to do. Blah, 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 blah. We're going to get into LA Knight versus Escobar. C. And so I think I talked about it before. We seen LA Knight versus Santos Escobar already. I think he's 2-0 over at Santos. I Even if he's not 2-0, I know he's ahead in the win or loss versus Santos. And we know that Santos isn't gonna beat LA Knight anytime soon. Excuse me, and we know that LA Knight isn't dropping the belt anytime soon. So anyway, but still pretty solid match. You got off Phantasma out there attacking LA Knight before they started the match. And which is always crazy to me, he'll be out there cheating and then be totally surprised and shocked when the referee is like, you know what, you gotta go. And it's like, what? Me? What did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything. No, you know you was out here just cheating. You know you was just out and you got caught. No. So that's always, it's crazy. I hate that they do that, but I guess it's part of wrestling. It is what it is. Jack Perry has put Darby Allin in a body bag and threw him in a coffin and closed the lid on the coffin. Game over. As we're watching this U.S. title match, and something I said before is what it is that LA Knight U.S. title run is going to look like. You know, who is his contenders? The match was solid to me anyway. I do wish that he had a setup for the BFT. It just kind of, I don't know, man, it's just weird and it's kind of just sloppy. I need like a kick or something like that to set it up before he gets started, but maybe he'll come up with something later on or whatever. Maybe not. Who knows? Crowd is definitely going crazy for LA Knight. I saw something where people were talking about it's a possibility that he could be a WWE champion, like undisputed or world champion next year. I think if this continues on with all the fans and you know, feeling him and loving him and getting the pop like he's been getting, like I can't see why it wouldn't happen for LA Knight. He's already U.S. title champion, so he could be World Heavyweight champion. I don't know, but how do you guys feel about that? Let me know. Comment below. Something crazy is happening on All Out, All In. I gotta pause it so I can see. All right, I'm back. So after that LA Knight victory, we're gonna get into when is Jade Cargill gonna turn on Bianca Belair. They had a pretty solid match, I would say, in the big three versus Alba, Isla and Barrett Davenport. So, but I'm waiting for that turn. Will that turn happen at Bash of Berlin? I think they're gonna push it. I don't think they can drag it out to make it a WrestleMania type match. I think they're gonna cash on it sooner than later. Excuse me. And Jay did look better to me in this last match. I think she hit her spots a lot cleaner than she's previously have. So I mean, you can see the work is there. But yeah, I think Jade should be turning soon. I don't think they're gonna keep her face too much longer, and I think she might work better as a heel in WWE. So we'll see how that go. What do you guys think? Let me know. Would you guys prefer Bianca turn heel? Let me know. We're gonna get into the last segment of my show, which you already know what it is. Bloodline business. As always, I meant to start the show like this, but you got Jacob Fatu coming out here acknowledging his tribal chief, Solo. I love you, Solo. He being wild and crazy, caressing the belt around his neck, staring at Solo, his tribal chief, acknowledging his tribal chief, ready to seek and destroy whoever get in the way of his tribal chief. Shockingly, we get the bloodline out there. Solo calls out Jacob Fatu. He says, Jacob, step forward. Give your belt to Tonga Loa. And he does. He's a little shocked, but I think we're all a little shocked too. So we don't know if that's saying something to where like Is Jacob going to turn? Is Solo going to push Jacob away and cause him to turn? You know, Solo tells Jacob, "You've been promoted to enforcer. You no longer tag team champion." What? I think he want to be tag team champion versus being the enforcer who has no belt. You know, but whatever. And also, while we at it, Tongaloa's eye is all better. He don't got the eye patch no more. He's not a pirate anymore. He's better now. Crazy. I don't like that Jacob gave up the title. But maybe it could be because of the boot. It could be the walking boot. It could be a little bit more to that. It could be layers to the story, you know. Either way, Jacob gives up his title. And I'm watching it, I'm like, all right. So now we got Tama Tonga, Tongaloa versus Street Profits. The Profits are definitely going to win, right? Profits looked amazing last week against DIY. Looked really solid against A-Town Down Under. Even the week before that, you know? Match against the Tongas. Okay match. It seemed like Tama Tonga had did like some kind of reverse crossroads, if that makes sense. And it looked dope. And if that could have been his finisher, I was like, oh man, this is a cool finisher. But it looks too similar to crossroads, so I guess that's why he can't do it. But the move they hit after some interference and Bloodline doing shady tactics, you know, they pull out the victory. Tongaloa hits Tama Tonga hits Oblivion, which is Liv Morgan's move. It's just different because Liv Morgan's Oblivion, it looks better than Tama Tonga's. Liv does it off the second rope. Tama Tonga just kind of runs at you and then snaps back real quick, but it's the same exact move. But it just looks like, once again, it has no setup to it, which is it's just kind of like whack to me. But you get, and still tag team champions, still within the bloodline, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa. They get ready to start taking out the Street Profits who can't catch the break. I don't know if they're going to go again. Just split them up, right? They getting beat down by the bloodline. DIY comes out. They start stomping out and beating up the bloodline and then threw Jacob out the ring, and they didn't get ready to give beat in the middle to Paul to Solo Sikoa. Jacob comes back in to protect his tribal chief. Since he's the enforcer, he's the protector, you know. Then they take out DIY, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a 8-man tag next week. 8-man tag probably on Friday. Bloodline versus DIY and Street Profits. Since Bachelor Berlin is pretty much set as far as like matches already, but so that's what we're gonna get. But man, how do you guys feel about that? Excuse me, when is Roman Reigns coming back? Who knows? He's gone for a minute. They took him out. And when he comes back, does he come back with anyone? Or with Jimmy Uso come back? Mr. No Yeet himself, will he be coming back sometime soon? You know? This is definitely gonna stress things out, pause to Bad Blood. So they do that. We get that September 13th episode of Friday Night Smackdown when SmackDown moves from Fox over to USA. So we know it's going to be some big things changing over there going on. So we just can't be just patient and see, man. Patient and see. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying the week. And say check out this What If that's going to be dropping this week. Check me out on Table Ladders and Bumps. We doing things, man. We getting to it. Having a good time. Kobe Bryant, better than LeBron James. If you know, you know. Until next time, adios. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. If you got it this far, you gotta like and you gotta subscribe and you gotta share and you gotta comment. If you made it this far, you gotta do those things for me, please, baby. Until next time, adios, peace. I'm gonna finish watching. All In. Yeah, it's All In that I'm watching. I'm finished watching that. And yeah, man, you guys go have fun. Go do something. Get out of my face.